He gets clobbered. Posey is hurt, and he never caught the ball.
Driven a deep left for DeGroy.
Long drive, left field. Jose Bautista. Doing the DJC. See ya. A grand slam for Robinson Cano.
Verlander gets his 8th strikeout and 1,000th of his career.
Hey, welcome to the Fantasy Pros 911 show. My name, Paul Greco. Welcome to episode numero uno. Here on the show today, we're going to talk a little bit about Super Bowl 46 and whether or not Tom Brady actually wears the cup in the family. We'll take a look around the NBA and see who's a little bit pissed off at what someone tweeted about him. And we'll also take a look at who's fat and who's skinny in Major League Baseball.
I don't even know how to make this video, man. How they gonna let the Giants win? They f***ing let them win. That makes no sense, man. I lost so much money on this game. What the am I gonna do now? What the am I gonna do now? Like, I don't even want to live no more. How the the Patriots didn't win this shit? How the they didn't win? Man, I can't even like. How the this makes no sense. No sense.
We start with Super Bowl 46, and first off, congratulations to the New York Giants for beating the New England Patriots not once, but twice. But the person more pissed off seems to be Tom Brady's wife. Not only did she rip the wide receivers of the New England Patriots, but she also had this to say about what Tom Brady might be able to do. My husband cannot throw the ball and catch the ball at the same time. I can't believe they dropped the ball so many times. Wow, strong words for the wife in the family? Really, Tom? Is she the one that's wearing the cup in the family? The last time I was able to sit there and throw the ball and catch at the same time was in the game we like to play back in the day called Smear the... You fill in the blank. So as we wrap up Super Bowl 46, what happens when your bitchy wife or your whole friends decide to pull the plug on the most important part of your Super Bowl? Well, Jimmy freaking Kimball decided to put it to the test and have people post them up on YouTube, and here's some of those reactions.
Come on!
What the f***?
Come on!
You turned off the thing. Give it to me.
I didn't. I don't even have the control.
The thing went off. Come on, give it to me. The control.
There, hurry up.
What the hell? What the hell? What are you doing? What are you playing? Turn it on, you crazy? Are you for real? Can you put the game on? What if I want to watch something? Like 10 seconds before the half? You love to or find the decisive play before the half. Turn it on! Oh! What are you doing?
Dude, take on it! You
Wait, what happened? Where's the ball?
I don't have it! I don't have it!
I'm whooping your ass. I'm not even kidding at this point.
Did he catch it?
I don't know.
It didn't look like it.
Feelings, nothing more than feelings. Earlier this week, Oklahoma City center Kendrick Perkins got his feelings hurt because of a tweet that went out from superstar, face of the NBA, and someone known to disappear in the fourth quarter, LeBron James, with this dunk from freakish Blake Griffin.
It's a physical game. Oh, nailed by a monster jam by Blake Griffin. Oh, what a play by Blake. The fans can hardly believe what they just saw.
Holy shit. Did you see that guy get nutted in the face? After seeing that, LeBron James had this to say on his Twitter account. Dunk of the year. At Blake Griffin, just dunked on Kendrick Perkins so hard. Wow, I guess I'm number 2 now. Move over, number 6. Kendrick Perkins' feelings were so hurt about that tweet from LeBron James, he had to go to the media and cry like a little bitch. Here's what Kendrick Perkins had to say about LeBron James' tweet. You don't see Kobe tweeting. You don't see Michael Jordan tweeting. If you're an elite player, plays like that don't excite you. After hearing that from Kendrick Perkins, here's what LeBron James had to say about that bitching and moaning.
You got knocked the f*** out.
Now that we've wrapped up all our Super Bowl talk. It's now time for fantasy baseball geeks to come out of hibernation after hanging out in their mom's basement for the last 4 months.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf! Ma, the meatloaf!
As pitchers and catchers get ready to report to their Major League Baseball teams, and with spring training right around the corner, one of the things I like to take a look at when preparing for my fantasy baseball season is going out to Twitter Nation and checking out the guys that are fat and those guys that are skinny. Here are some tweets to get you caught up on some of the ones that are getting skinny and those guys that are reporting fat once again. Joe Strauss, Cardinals beat writer, St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Most impressive first impressions of camp? Molina's look appears buff. Been in camp 5 days. Now, I don't know about you, but if I'm out with my boys, the one thing I'm not saying is, hey guy, you look a little bit buff. Freeman's put on a lot of muscle since last year. Did rigorous workout regimen with a top trainer. 15 pounds, at least, Brian McCann said of Freeman. Now, I don't know if Brian McCann is walking around training camp feeling guys' muscles, but if McCann says it's true, it must be. Now, Brian Wilson, of course, Fear the Beard, is reporting to camp 15 pounds lighter. This, according to Harry Shulman, the Giants beat writer. He's of the San Francisco Chronicle. He says this on his Twitter account. Wilson says he's lost about 15 pounds. Might aid his flexibility. Beard is not coming off. It's a part of me. And finally, the sad, the panda. His name is Pablo Sandoval. Sherman says this as well. Pablo looked good to me, but Bochy said he knows he's got a few pounds to lose. We had a good talk. Gained 25 pounds. Really, 25 pounds. Damn you, Panda, gaining 15 pounds before training camp already? Listen, that's okay because I went out and bought you a special gift. It's on its way, and I'll give you a sneak preview of what's coming at you right now.
This is not a workout. This is a revolution. This is protein shake weight for men only, and this is going to kick your ass. With 8 ounces of pure protein as the payoff in just 2 minutes guaranteed. Protein shake weight for men harnesses the strength of dynamic inertia plus the thrusting power of a 100% natural protein blast to change your body. This piston-like motion sends a shockwave of energy throughout the body, and the patented protein spout delivers a spurt of tasty goodness in your mouth.
In other baseball news, the Houston Astros, coming off 106 losses, have new ownership and a new signing strategy. They went out and signed the youngest center fielder of all time after seeing this video. Wait. Let's check that out again, but this time, let's slow it down just a little bit. Season, we talk about unusual injuries and the surgeries needed to repair those. This offseason, no different, as Baltimore Orioles outfielder Nick Markakis had to have surgery. I can't break it down like Keegan, so we bring in our resident injury expert, Dr. Bag, to explain it all.
What Baltimore Orioles outfielder Nick Markakis has is a torn rectus abdominis muscle. The rectus abdominis muscle, also known as the six-pack, is a paired muscle running vertically along the anterior wall of the human abdomen. And no, Greco, it's not a muscle that connects to the hole.
Well, all right, that about wraps up our show here on Fantasy Pros 911. Now, next week, I want to make you a part of the show, and here's how. All you got to do is give me a list of your top 5 fantasy baseball picks, post it down below. If it gets read on air, I'm going to give you a free premium package only at FP911.com. Now, on next week's show, I'm going to explain to you why FIPS and dips and pacoda will not get you laid at the bar. Now, I'm also going to have Tori Sincata. He'll join me on a phoner, and we're going to sit there and break down more fantasy baseball. We'll talk a little NBA and start getting you prepared for the NFL draft. I want to thank you guys for checking it out. Don't forget, we'll be right back here next week only on Fantasy Pros 911.